Previously on Town Hall 9 Free to Play, we discussed why you should build the expos for your base. Today,
let's get ready to rumble! Nope.
what's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and welcome back for episode 5 of the Town Hall 9 Free to Play. And today we are going to be doing some Pekka stuff. Pekka and Dark Elixir, they go really well together. Let's get into our question of the day real quick. So, question of the day, speaking of our topic, Lachlan says, question of the day, what is the best Pekka attack for Town Hall 9? Let's see here. We got multiple attacks that we could be using. We're going to go ahead and get into a few. Let me do some things really fast. We're going to go ahead and put down this builder right here and upgrade that wizard tower to level 3. We're going to start working into our defenses here very soon. And I'm going to kind of talk about like the order that I'm going to go in. We'll do that in the next video. Really quick, let's get into this social tab. And what do we got today? We got Flicks, we got Bullpup. We got a whole bunch of them over here. There we go. There's that one, and Sardar, and Eagles, Young, Rekid, Adrian, Angelo, Podrick. There we go. Thank you guys for adding me as a friend here on the Joe V6 account, and let's go ahead and continue progressing on. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this attack posted here by Q7. So Q7 is a clanmate in Battle Elite. He is also a Town Hall 9. And he is finding massive amounts of loot right now. I mean, we've been finding stuff like this all day down in the crystal and gold region. But he's using a 6 Pekka army. So you got 6 Pekkas, 15 wizards, 5 wall breakers. You got a couple of rage spells, 1 heal, 1 jump, and a freeze spell. And then he's also got some bowlers in the clan castle, if I remember correctly. So he's going to start out by just targeting the Dark Elixir. And if you don't know where to look for the Dark Elixir, it's normally either in the storage or the 2 drills that are available at Town Hall 9. And you might have a small percentage that's inside the town hall, but he's coming in through the top up there. He's targeting that Dark Elixir drill. He got rid of it, and it's gone. So he used the Pekka as a good tank, backed it up with some wizards, and then he's going to come down here in the south side, and this is basically a mass Pekka army that works really well for stealing Dark Elixir, but it is a very expensive Elixir based army, so be aware of that. Very expensive on Elixir, so just be aware that that's a possibility. So he's going to spread those Pekkas out. He's got a nice wide spread on those wizards. He's going to use some wall breakers to open up the compartment. Almost the hidden Tesla there gets him, but then the Pekkas are going to crack through, and then he's going to use a jump spell and a rage, and he's going to hit this wall and use the Pekka to take down both the queen as well as the Dark Elixir. And it's going to continue on another rage spell, even though they're a little bit overlapping on the rage. I would have held on to that a little bit longer, but not bad. And then he's got a heal spell, and then they're going to continue into the next compartment, taking down expos and then going into the town hall's location. So he's going to steal a large chunk of Dark Elixir. So if you missed this attack, make sure you go back again and watch it, because that is incredible. So to answer Lachlan's question, when it comes to the question of the day, is that there really isn't one best. That's one of the best things about Town Hall 9 is there's so many different strategies out there that you can pick one that you really like and run with it and just have fun. And that's what he's doing here. Q7 is putting the gusto with 6 Pekkas and the rest wizards. He's going to steal a massive amount of loot. Looks like he's got 4,961 Dark Elixir stolen. Let's go ahead and push to the end of the attack. That way you can see the army for yourself. For those of you out there that screenshot these bases or screenshot these attacks, Pekka will go down here in a second. Come on, we got 20 seconds. Come on, let's go. Down goes the Pekka, and there is your army. Okay, so we've seen 6 Pekkas in action. That was actually a really good strategy if you like those types of attacks. I'm more of a surgical kind of guy. I like to be able to break down bases and be a little bit more structured in my attacks. That's just how I am. So we're going to go ahead and get into some attacks that I've been using. This is the attack strategy. I've been kind of changing out some troops, adding some Ice Wiz because he is in the game right now. He's a little fun. I mean, he's all right. But I want you to really pay attention to the amount of loot that we've been stealing. So my queen has yet to be up. She has been down under upgrade almost as long as we've had her. So she is about to tap into level 10. And once she hits level 10, we're going to start talking about queen walk a little bit. And I'm going to teach you that very important strategy, because that strategy starts out at Town Hall 9 and you use it all the way from 9 to now Town Hall 13. And so, I mean, that's even a big strategy up there. So if you learn it here, learn the basics, and you'll be able to advance on that later on as you play along in the game and advance up through town halls. But look at all this loot that we've been stealing. I mean, the Dark Elixir has been pouring in. I mean, this is down in high gold, low crystal league. So gold 1, crystal 3, crystal 2. I'm bouncing around. I'll lose a few, I'll win a few. It doesn't really matter. But we're just continuously stealing massive amounts of loot, gold and elixir. I mean, 900,000 elixir, 600,000, 800,000 gold, and it just continues on and on and on. And I mean, I'm not raiding like all the time. I'll give it a couple of minutes and then I'll come back, and then I'll do 2 attacks, and then I'll give it a few hours to train, and then I'll come back, so it's not that big of a deal. But let's take a look at some of these attacks, and I'll break it down and show you what I'm doing exactly, because like this base right here, I know a lot of you guys love this base. Like, this is a very, very popular base design at Town Hall 9. I don't even know why. It's super old. Like, this base is like incredibly old, but if you know how to break it down, it's like super easy to beat. So we're going to come down from the south, and it's just like Town Hall 8. If you've been following along since the beginning of Town Hall 8, we're going to start out with a couple of golems, and I mean, even though we're using Dark Elixir troops, we're still able to steal massive amounts of Dark Elixir. So we got level 2 stuff here, and I really want to see if level 2 stuff works, because we haven't upgraded them yet. So we got level 2 golems, we got the level 5 wizards, and then we're going to allow those wizards to work. We got a Barb King dropped on the outside with a baby dragon over there, so we're going to kind of set the funnel a little bit. Opening up the compartment, sending the Pekkas in, and then we're going to follow it up with bowlers. Now again, like I said in the previous video, if you cannot get bowlers, get Valkyries in your clan castle. If you can't get Valkyries, then get giants or something to supplement this, or maybe more hogs. It doesn't really matter. It's really up to you guys. So we're going to use that jump spell, rage spell, and we're going to gut the core of this base. We got Pekka, bowlers going through the core, taking down the town hall. We're coming in on the flank with our hog riders, and we're going to follow those hogs around. Now, those hogs are only level 2, so they need as much help as they possibly can, because they're not necessarily the strongest. But we're going to follow these hogs around to the top of the base. We're going to drop another heal spell in this region and try to get them to take down the remaining defenses. Now, the bowlers, they got some serious reach, and that's what I really like about these troops, is that they got that double bounce, and so they can hit this wall trying to crack through, and they're doing damage on buildings on the opposite side of the compartment. So this gives plenty of time for the hogs to arrive. The defenses are tied up on that golem, and they're going to be able to come in, take down the final defenses, and then we got the Pekka rolling through, assisting with some cleanup on the back end. She's going to take down the gold storage up in the top of the base, then she's going to go around and take down a gold mine. And so, I mean, the Pekka is a brawny troop. I mean, does really well, especially if you don't have heroes. We got the king, but we don't have our queen, and the king just came back up. He was under upgrade up until yesterday or this morning. I can't exactly remember, but now he's level 13. So we're really working on these heroes, and that should be one of your biggest concerns as a Town Hall 9. Focus on your heroes. Do not ignore them. Yes, they take a long time to upgrade, but let's get into our next attack. That way you can see how you can steal more Dark Elixir. All right, so next up we have this almost maxed out base, but it's a very dead base based on the loot. We got 700,000 golden elixir and 3,700 Dark Elixir on this base. So I mean, it really kind of sucks, because this player was on a fast track doing really well. If you look at those heroes, level 18, level 20, I mean, he was looking really good on heroes, and it's just a grind, guys. It's such a grind, but if you can get past this and move into Town Hall 10, it gets so much easier, especially if you maxed out those heroes. So we're going to target this zone over here. We're not going to come in under the queen side for a reason. We're not going to come in over here because this queen can target a golem. If you put a golem right here, it will sit on the wall and bang on that wall until the queen destroys it. So we're going to come on the opposite side of that, and we're going to allow the bowlers and the Pekkas to take care of that queen. So watch it, check it out. So we got the king working. He's going to block for some wizards. We're going to drop a golem there to block for this archer tower, this cannon, and this wizard tower, and we're going to spread those wizards out and open up the compartment with our wall breakers. Now the golems are going to get tied up on this archer tower right here, and so we're going to allow those wizards to clear, because we really want our bowlers to go inside the base and not around the outsides of the base. And we got a baby dragon working up here, clearing out a few storages, and the Pekkas are in. So the Pekkas are going to lead the way. They're taking on a hidden Tesla. They're going to have to deal with that king here in a moment. Bowlers are going to join them, and we had to use the Barbarian King's ability. Don't worry about him. He's gone now. He's going to die. And we're going to send the hogs in on the flank, because we want our bowlers to target in here and not this stuff right here. So the hogs are going to take down those defenses. The jump spell is placed. The rage spell is placed. And the rage is basically to get the power of our bowlers up and get rid of that queen as quickly as possible, because she's still sitting over here hanging out, and she will take those hogs out. She will kill the hogs. The hogs will die. They will not survive through her. So we're going to see the hogs go up into the next compartment, heal spell down in that location. Bowlers are rejoining each other and going to hit this compartment, and the Pekka is going to take the queen down. So Pekka on queen, bad bad news. Queen will die. The Pekka will destroy her. So let's see here. We got the hogs taking on the next compartment. Thankfully, this Expo is dead, so we're going to be able to get in there and take them down with our level 2 hog riders. Take down that Expo, go over to the cannon, and the Pekka and bowlers are on the opposite side of the base at this point. So, I mean, very nice clean sweep, mainly because the Expos are dead and the bowlers were able to work and not be picked off by the Expos. So, again, farming Gold League and farming in Crystal League is phenomenal. Beautiful dead loot down here for days. You just got to hit next and find it. It is available, but this is just a method on how to use your Pekkas with the golems. We got level 2 golems. We got level 2 hog riders, and just staying refreshed on those clan war type armies and those clan war type strategies and how to use them. But definitely don't count out Q7's attack. It was definitely a really good attack, and I'm sure some of you out there use it. So yeah, so we're going to speed this one up. That way you can see the army one more time, and I do believe we're going to check out one more attack and wrap this video up. Okay, so let's go ahead and change it up a little bit, and we're going to add some Valkyries to that clan castle and see what we can do. We got 3,300 Dark Elixir on this base, so let's see if we can try to get in there and get it. What we got to deal with first is a few different things. So let's drop our golems right there, level 2 golems. Let's go ahead and spread those wizards out back behind. Let's go ahead and drop our baby dragon. King is still under, he's down right now. He's sleeping. He had to go night-night. So we're going to go ahead and drop a wall breaker there and try to open up this compartment. And we're going to need to try to hold on to some of those to open up the next layer of walls. We want to get these... we definitely want to get the Pekka and the Valks in the core of the base. So baby dragon's taking a beating. Let's open up this next compartment, possibly now that our troops have been distracting. Let's drop the rage spell. Let's drop the Valkyries. And the Valkyries are going to get a little distracted there for a second. Then they're going to retarget and go to the core of this base. So hitting the rage spell. There we go. Looking nice. Looking nice. Come on, ladies. You can do it. And let's drop a pair of hogs this way. Let's get the hogs in there. Looks like the queen is down. And so we got Expos we got to deal with. But Valkyries are on the Dark Elixir. That's where we wanted them. And so let's drop that heal spell right there. That way we can try to get rid of that next Expo. Looking good, looking good. We're going to go ahead and drop some troops back here to start doing some cleanup back behind us. And that Expo, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it, Hogs. Hogs, come on. All right, so we did have a heavier defensive base, but not a bad deal, right? I mean, for the most part, we're going to still be able to get a decent amount of this loot. We got most of the Dark Elixir. Dark Elixir in the core has been stolen, but we got Dark Elixir down in this drill right here. But, I mean, who cares, really? We got the win. That's all that really matters, right? So we got the win, and we got the Dark Elixir. And so I just want you to see that you can use Valkyries. Valkyries can still get in there and get the job done. Unfortunately, we did run out of gas. I mean, the attack did kind of falter, and we got a lot of loot kind of just sitting here, unfortunately. So that kind of sucks. But, yeah, I just wanted to show you that it can be done and that you can swap out those bowlers for Valkyries and, it, you know, do about the same thing, but not 100%. The bowlers got that bounce. If you can get them, great. If you can't, then just supplement them for Valkyries and do your best. So anyways, that's going to wrap us up for today, guys. If you enjoyed the content, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you need any additional help for Town Hall 9, click one of those videos over there. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.